Another video for the FIFA 20 career mode with Chelsea. This is season 2, episode 11. This is episode 11 of the career mode, but this is season 2 now. We're into our second season. Now, let's take a look at the fixtures that we are going to be playing in this episode. Well, I'll tell you one thing. We didn't play the Community Shield, we summed it 1-2-0. Couldn't be bothered with it. So, let's move on. So, we have Cardiff City at home, Crystal Palace away, West Bromwich Albion at home, and then to finish off a home tie against Burnley. So let's take a look at the months ahead. So then the next month, obviously the Champions League will get drawn into there, so everything will get shifted around. So we have West Ham, Everton, Man City in September. Then in October we have Spurs, Brighton, Liverpool and Leicester. November we have Aston Villa, Norwich and Watford. And then the big December period, we have Newcastle, Manchester United, Fulham, Arsenal, Wolves, Liverpool and Brighton. Now that Wolves game seems to be in a bit of a weird position because you wouldn't usually expect to play on Christmas Eve. That's a bit of a weird one, that, because they don't usually change that. And usually, I don't know if you'd see games on the day before New Year's Eve. Usually it'd be New Year's Day where you'd see the games. But then obviously the FA Cup will obviously come into that. So yeah, so the big talking point has been all night, who is the new big huge signing that I am about to announce to the world right now for Chelsea. This one is absolute killer. Ladies and gentlemen, I have officially signed Neymar Jr. Neymar is now a Chelsea player. Had to be done. Had to be done. Had to get someone big. Had to go in big. So I did. So I went for Neymar and I thought, screw it. Go for it. Bring him in. Make Chelsea into a fortress. Make Chelsea into a league-winning side. So let's take a look at the team ahead of the new season. So we've got Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal. Ashraf Hakimi at right back. Rudiger and Hermoso as the new centre-back pairing. Alphonso Davies at left back. He is just a phenomenon in terms of speed, pace, power, everything you need. Kante and Kovacic make the central midfield duo. Then on the wings you've got Neymar and Adama Traore. And in the centre attacking mid position you've got Ziyech. And then up top is Lautaro Martinez. So on the bench we've got Thomas Strankosha. Then we've got Christensen. I have kept Bakayoko back because of keeping him as a backup. Mason Mount. Pulisic, who has been dropped to the bench for Neymar obviously now because obviously he's come in. Hudson-Odoi and Tammy Abraham are the subs. So hopefully we can get off to a very, very good start in this second season of the Chelsea career mode. So let's skip through. We have sold a shed ton of players because obviously with Chelsea you do get that with the amount of players they had out on loan is just absolutely ridiculous, and the squad size now is absolutely ridiculous, honest to God. It is ridiculous. Definitely not selling to Man United, I can guarantee you that. So I'm guessing that Zuma has declined that move. No, it's still ongoing. They're still ongoing. They shouldn't be ongoing for this long, surely. Once transfer talks broke down, Zuma has been sold. It's good to see. He's gone for 31 million. Pretty unrealistic if you ask me. So Drinkwater has gone to West Ham. He's rejected Southampton. So let's get into our first game of the season.
Thanks for joining us. We're now ready for questions.
And it looks like the board want me to go for the league title. Talking about Neymar being the big signing. The quality's needed. He's a good centre defensive mid, is Timo Bakayoko. It's just a pity that it didn't really work out for him in real life at Chelsea. He wasn't played much. Look at that to begin the season. Tottenham versus Manchester United. That looks a big game. So, let's get into it. Let's get into this opening game of the season against Cardiff City. But, before we do that, actually, we need to check the league objectives. Also, they want me to win the title. So, we've got win the Premier League, win the Cup, and reach the final of the Champions League. Is that the brand exposure? Yeah, brand exposures are critical. It's easily done. See how much I've got in terms of cash, 161 million that I could splash out in January if I need be. But we are going to start with the opening game against Cardiff City, and there is the main man, Neymar Jr., the new acquisition from Paris Saint-Germain for £150 million, less than what PSG paid for him. They paid over 200 million for him, I think. Yeah, they did play just above 200 million for him. Paris Saint-Germain for Neymar. Well, here we go. Here's the debut of Neymar in the Premier League. It's his first start. And hopefully we get off to a good one. Also, the bar want me to try and go for the league title. In games like this, we should be winning, to be honest with you. We're real about it now, because obviously Cardiff aren't exactly brilliant in their own right. No disrespect to them, but they aren't exactly brilliant. Should be a routine win, I'd say, for Chelsea. Also, I have changed a few kit numbers, like Martinez has now got number 9, Ziyech has got number 11. And obviously Neymar has got the number 10 shirt. Primary number for Neymar with Brazil and for Paris Saint-Germain in real life. Poor piece of play there by Martinez, gives it away. Here's Pack now for Cardiff, who's trying to run away from Hakim Ziyech. He's done well to get the yards here, look at this. There's no tackle on him, but Ziyech does get back and tackle him eventually. A long run. He's ended up being stopped, but Murphy gets in behind here. Well blocked there by Hermoso. Out to Adama Traore now. And Adama can shift. No doubt about that. Ziyech making that run in behind there. It's a good check back and a pretty average save to make for Etheridge. Pretty easy if you ask me. Headed on. The debut of the phenomenon Neymar. Hopefully you can have a debut to remember. There's Adama now for Chelsea. Into Hakim Ziyech. Ziyech cuts inside and it's 1-0. Brilliant finish from Ziyech, who's starting the season just like he ended the last, scoring goals. But he did become the man for the big occasion, because he scored some pretty important goals last season, did Ziyech. There was one time where we were really all over the shop and he was still scoring goals even though we were losing games, Ziyech. Here's Alphonso Davies now for Chelsea. Now Neymar into Ziyech. Kovacic out wide to Adama. Now Lautaro Martinez, who was absolutely brilliant last season in terms of his goal ratio, coming in January especially. Martinez 2-0, superb finish. And Cardiff, well, they're literally getting torn apart here. Martinez escaping the back line there. There he goes, look, just gets away from his man easy. No one marking him. Simple finish in the end. Bang, have that then. It's a simple finish, and it is now 2-0 to Chelsea, and it's looking like a runaway scoreline already in 21 minutes. But you never know. Cardiff could suddenly spring a surprise. Maybe come back. You never know in football. But the way that Chelsea have played so far, doesn't look like they're willing to give anything to Cardiff. And Kovacic there just standing off. A good little ball out there by Alphonso Davies into Neymar. And to his South American colleague, as it were. Well, not colleague, because obviously they don't play for the same country, but South American enemy. It's obviously Brazil, Argentina, two of the biggest names in South America. It's cleared out for a throw in there to Chelsea. Now going to get the fullbacks running a bit higher. Here's Kante now. Alphonso Davies into Kovacic. Kovacic in behind to Hakimi. Whips it in. And Lautaro Martinez. He is starting the season like he did. Just like he did when he came in January. Scoring goals for fun. And it is now 3-0 Chelsea. And Cardiff just don't know how to handle this. Look at that. In behind Hakimi. Good little ball. Brilliant head by Martinez. 3-0 Chelsea. It's looking like a runaway already. I fear for Cardiff here. This could become a landslide. This could become an absolute landslide of the game for them, in terms of goals anyway. Moso into Rudiger, now Kante. Look at Alphonso Davies making the run in behind Neymar there. But Davies is quick enough. Alphonso Davies. That's a pretty good effort and a good save by Neil Etheridge, and it is a corner to Chelsea. Whipped in, Kovacic with the header, it's blocked away, only just though, mind you. That's going out for a throw into Chelsea. There's Adama, brings the ball forward. Oh, the balls in behind are just too easy to play. And here's Ziyech on the head. He should have gone with a volley for me. But the way that they're playing here, Chelsea, is just unbelievable to watch. Some of the play, some of the fast movement off the ball. It's all there for us to see. Hoping to be competing for the title this season. Oh, good little ball on Kepa. First real chance for Cardiff, and it produces a save for Kepa Arrizabalaga. It is a corner. Has to be on his toes, even though he's going to have much of a quiet game. Here's Neymar now. Neymar skips away from one challenge. Then another. Plays in Ziyech. Ooh, and it was nearly in behind there to Martinez. Just that bit too short. Lucky though. Oh, good little tackle there by Kante. Davies now on the overlap, and he can shift. Can Alphonso Davies. Oh, look at the back post of Adama Traore, literally unmarked, and good defending there. Neymar gets it on the swivel, it's deflected up and over the bar, and it's another corner. But Chelsea literally dominant in this first half. Nothing in terms of a defensive show here for Cardiff, but they can, they could turn it around if they do pick it up a bit, but the way that they've been playing, I don't think so. Moso trying to get in the tackle, but it's half time, and quite a solid, resounding first half ended at the whistle, and Cardiff will be glad of that due to the runaway of Chelsea. Play a bit narrower. Play a bit narrower in the second half. Not play too wide. Also, we are getting in the wide areas easily. In behind their defence. Their defence is just literally... Oh, look at that. Straight past to Ziyech. Into Kovacic now. Kante. Neymar trying to break down the outside, but that route's been halted. But Adama can break on the outside. Goes into the back stick, and Etheridge with a really solid punch. If that had gone over his head, that could have been an easy tap in for Neymar to open his account for Chelsea. Martinez opening his already. Adama, and again in behind Hakimi. Look at the space here. This is criminal. The space that we're afforded in behind their defence is just absolutely ridiculous. Adama whips it in towards Neymar. Neymar trying to get up there, but he isn't going to win too many headers, is he? No, not many. He's not going to win many. Here's Kante. Now Ziyech. Kante. Kovacic. Now into Lautaro Martinez. That's a terrific turn. And it's wide. Shot wide there by Martinez, but we are going to see the first change of the game, and it is going to be Christian Pulisic coming on. And also we're going to see the introduction of Timu Bakayoko as well, I believe. No, we're not going to see the introduction of him. We're going to see the introduction of Mason Mount, we understand, as well as the introduction of Christian Pulisic. Hit upfield. Neymar with the knock on. Here's Mount. And here's Neymar. Neymar with those Brazilian silky feet. But it didn't quite work out there as Etheridge picks the ball up after the tackle on Neymar. Alphonso Davies behind the Neymar. Neymar, that's beautiful. He's escaped. Oh, nearly got inside there. Mendes Lang just about managing to shut the door on Neymar's attempt to get by him. Here's Cunningham, now Patterson over the top, but looking for the wrong man, and Kante can bring the ball out. Here's Neymar. Now Mount looking behind here. Neymar creating the angle. Neymar gets inside. Oh, it's a horrific error from the goalkeeper. Martinez slaps in a hat-trick on his first start. Oh my word. Well, I don't know what's happened there, but well, Martinez has had a game to remember. He has been terrific, but we are going to see him withdrawn now. We understand that is for Tammy Abraham, just to give him a bit of a brew, because obviously now he's bagged his hat-trick and now he can have his leave of the game for the remainder of the game. But what a game he's had. Terrific player. He's a wonderful player to watch, but that goalkeeping was absolutely horrific. And here goes Neymar. Neymar with that horrific touch there. And that's the heavy touch system that comes into play. Kante, that's terrific defending, but he's giving it away. Try to play it to Pulisic there, I believe, in behind the defence there. And Alphonso Davies wins it back. Here's Neymar. Kante, that's a terrific ball out to Kovacic. Space in behind the defence. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. Alphonso Davies gets to the byline. Tries getting it across, but the defenders managing to shut that route off. Abraham coming across to the front post. Tries guiding it across, but the defenders doing well there. Here's Pulisic now. Davis. Kovacic now. Neymar. Neymar, that's beautiful. Oh, getting given away there by Neymar, but he's trying to get him behind, but the defence just having their way with him at the moment. Here's Mendes Lang. Now on the ball for Cardiff. And that's a pretty sloppy ball into the midfield, but Rowles does manage to get there first, ahead of the charging Neymar. Mendes Lang manages to restrain some of the pressure a bit on the Cardiff City defence. Good defending there by up front. And look at Pulisic, look at the space for Christian Pulisic to run into. Pulisic, it's wide. Not the best of finishes there from Pulisic. Should be doing a lot better than that. Yeah, should be doing twice better than that. Should Pulisic. Here's Neymar. Now Alphonso Davies. Oh, it's terrific play from Davies into Neymar. That's even better. Neymar, oh, and he just couldn't get it out of his feet. The defender just about managing to get the last ditch tackle in. Davies just trying to get back there, and he can't quite get there. And then there's Lang. Tackled there by Rudiger. Mount. Kovacic, oh, good save there by Etheridge. Again, he gets lucky though, with the rebound going his way. Kicked away. Cardiff can't get out of their own box now because Chelsea penning them in. Mount, the defence just into the way. It's off the post by Mount. It's a really solid attempt, but just off the post. That's really solid. Every time that Cardiff go forward, the defence just forcing them back, giving away errors like that. But it is full time. And a pretty routine victory for Chelsea. Martinez goes and grabs the match ball, but what a performance that was by Chelsea. And the opening day is a Chelsea victory. And in some style as well. Crystal Palace beat West Brom 5-0. Let's see what the
regarding the match.
It's close to see why we bought him in. Must keep up the momentum. Martinez is a role model.
Thank you for your time.
What a performance from Martinez. He was terrific. Along with the rest of the squad, they were all brilliant in their own ways. But he was just something else. He was unleashed in this game. It was unbelievable to see that he could go and grab a match ball like he did. And Crystal Palace are top, and that's who we've got next. First versus second. Interesting. Athletic Bilbao wanting Zappacosta, so we are going to sell him off. I think we've just got a few more players to sell on. Sold most of the bulk of the loanees that have come back, and most of the players that I do want to shed out. We are going to see some new players in this match, just to give them a bit of a run out. So we are going to see Tamari's going to get a chance. Yep, we're going to see Tamari for Rudiger. We're also going to see Reece James as well for Ashraf Hakimi. Strankosha is going to get a game. Yeah, we are going to see Bakayoko in the team. Holding back with Kante. Use him as a double brick shield in front of the defence. So, yeah, we're going to see Christian Pulisic as well. Adama Traore. That's right, we'll see Hudson-Odoi instead. So those changes to be made. Just to give some of the players that don't get game time some game time in the league. But most of these players who you see in the squad right now, like the Strankoshas, etc., are going to be used in the cup competitions, aka the Champions League, the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup as well. So here we go. Strangely enough, Crystal Palace top of the league. That just does not look right, but hopefully we can beat them and take them off their perch for now. Just let them shoot down the table a bit. But here we go, away at Selhurst Park, and this is not an easy ground to come to get a result. And it's raining as well, which doesn't help, but here we go. Live from Selhurst Park. We are underway in the second game of the season. And Dini is Milivojevic. Straight behind, but Tamari. Pretty good, easy call, but they've managed to win it back. Townsend on the ball, that's a good play by him. On his left peg as well. Oh, what a first goal that is. Andros Townsend manages to pick that one out. Pick the top corner out, and Strankosha, well, that's not the start that I wanted from him. There goes the talented Neymar, straight behind the defence, and that looks like a foul. It's a penalty, but we're not going to get confident, lads. We can't get confident with penalties because you never know. They could easily say, well, look at this. Neymar's run up. Neymar stutters. Neymar misses. The goalkeeper, yeah, as usual, would make the save. Martinez gets there at the front post, and Guaita with a save. Right, Crystal Palace at the top of the table after one game. Solid defence and a good keeper. It's not that good, isn't Guaita? That's a horrific clearance. Straight to Straight behind again, Neymar. They make up for the penalty miss. Oh, blocked by Ake there. Really defended by Palace early on here. It's not going to be an easy task at all. Look at that. How's it bounced that hard out of play for a throw-in? I don't get it. Here's Townsend. Tackled there by Ziyech and tackled by Gagliardini. Here's Mayer, now Gagliardini. We'll turn inside. Oh, really poor defending there by Baldi. On Baldi there. Zaha plays it across, but good defending in there. But bad defending there by Bakayoko in the centre of the pitch. Another save by Strankosha. This is not going to be easy. But here's a corner to Palace. They're on. They just can't get up. Can't seem to get a hold of the ball, a foothold of the ball. And oh, good little ball behind. Here's Ziyech. Ziyech trying to get away, but he's tackled easily by Van Aanholt. Not as quick as Van Aanholt. Should be flying away from Van Aanholt. Van Aanholt isn't even that fucking quick, but yeah, he made him look like Ziyech made him look like Usain Bolt, and he just caught him up with ease. Oh, look at that for a ball straight over the top of the defence. Zaha. Here's Van Aanholt. Here he is again. Good little ball. Again, good defending. But again, it's not cleared away very far. And it's a chance here for Crystal Palace again. Just can't get a foothold here. It's just been slow, lethargic. Everything I did not expect from this game. Oh, poor defending again. It's 2-0. Palace have started out absolute gods. And they're 2-0 up now. Horrific start here. And Neymar maybe could rectify that. And he goes in again, does Kelly. It's another penalty to Chelsea. There's got to be a booking this time, but Neymar has a chance to rectify himself. Maybe. Will Guaita save it this time? No, he won't. Neymar gets his first goal for Chelsea, and it is 2-1. Irrepressible Neymar with his opening goal of the season.
Number 10, Neymar.
And in a game like this, we needed it. Also, now we need to get our foot on the accelerator and go for the equaliser, because Palace are literally going to come again. Here they come again now with Townsend. Balakate getting behind Tomori there. That's a bit rubbish defending, but we managed to get away with it. Hudson-Odoi now for Chelsea. Here's Lautaro Martinez. Hardly had a touch. But Hudson-Odoi gets in behind here. Oh, brilliant play there by Hudson-Odoi. Rolls it back. Oh, and he's completely miscued it with his right foot. Wrong foot. Yeah, you can say it's his weak foot, but he should be scoring from there. Even with his weak foot, he should still be at least getting it on target, not scuffing it like that. And here come the Crystal Palace now playing the Barcelona-esque football. But what a pass that is from Hakim Ziyech. And Ake gets across like the fucking Poundland Maldini with a brilliant tackle. Lautaro Martinez gets in behind and he's lobbed over the bar. God's sake, this has not been the best of starts. Starting to get back into it though since the penalty from Neymar. Look at that. He just literally backed away from him. He literally... He went for the header and then he was going to go for the header, but then he just suddenly backed away and allowed Balde to get ahead of him. And Alphonso Davies gets taken on that easily, even though... Look at that. He slipped and fell. Hudson-Odoi with a knock-on. Here's Ziyech. Needs to get running. There's Hudson-Odoi. He should be quicker than Van Aanholt. How is Van Aanholt quicker than Hudson-Odoi? Literally, Hudson-Odoi's got like 90 pace. He's got nothing, hasn't Van Aanholt. He's got no pace whatsoever. There's Neymar. Neymar. For Ziyech. Can't find anybody. Finds Kante. No support again. Look at the support play. This is just ridiculous. You can't do anything when the support play is this bad. And I mean, look at that. How is Max Meyer that strong on Kante? It's ridiculous. It's making Crystal Palace look like fucking the prime Barcelona. Here's the Messi of the group. Probably the Messi of the group altogether. Zaha. Here's Ziyech. Now Hudson-Odoi. Maybe there could be one last chance. Maybe it's a level up, and he completely mucks it up. Completely and utterly fucked it up. Is Hudson-Odoi. He's not been brilliant in this first half, has he? Not good enough. Not a good enough start first half there. The only saving grace was that Neymar scored from his second penalty. But we are going to see some subs. And Pulisic and Kovacic are both going to be brought on. Because obviously, clearly, it hasn't worked in the first half, ringing in all the changes, but I thought it would, considering the fact that there are some players that needed to be rested, obviously, with games coming up. Oh, they're getting given away. And the static, the prime fucking Nesta. It's like Nesta and Maldini are in the back line for Crystal Palace. Literally. Little ball into Ziyech there. Here's Lautaro Martinez, now Kovacic. Oh, terrific ball. In behind, Ziyech! There's the leveller. And the man for the big occasion, nets again. He is something, is Hakim Ziyech. He really is. The man for the big occasion. Look at this. Well, this isn't a big occasion, but he is the man for the big goal here and there. But that's a good leveller. 2 goals for him to start the season off. It is 2-2 now. We've managed to turn it around. Back in our favour now. Here's Van Aanholt, the prime Roberto Carlos. Whips it into the box. And here's the prime land Messi. Prime Mark Messi. The Poundland Messi, I should say. Yeah. Here's Kovacic now for Chelsea. Now Lautaro Martinez. Now Ziyech. Oh, wrong way, but Neymar could have got there, but not quite enough in the tank there. Oh, good tackle there by Martinez, high up the pitch, but Nastasic, the Poundland Nesta, managing to be back at him there. Neymar! Oh, and it's just over the bar from Neymar there. Unlucky. Yeah, very unlucky there from Neymar. It was a good attempt. Just that bit too high. Ziyech. Good ball down to Martinez, who tried looking for Pulisic. But the Poundland Maldini manages to snuff it out there. Pogba has gone to Bayern Munich. Oh, wow. It's a pretty impactful sign for them, but in reality terms, they've got a shed ton of midfielders for Bayern Munich. But Goretzka, Thiago, Kimmich who can play there. Now they've got Pogba. Here's Ziyech. Oh, poor ball into Martinez there. Brilliant play there by Balde. Put away by Kovacic, but Crystal Palace keeping up the pressure here. Milivojevic. Zaha breaks in behind Meyer. Good save by Strankosha. Really crucial save that is. That could be what's going on and trying to win this game. Neymar. Oh, and he's giving it away again as Neymar. We are going to see the instruction now of Adama Traore. Neymar's going to come off. We're going to see Neymar withdrawn for the last 20 minutes or so, just to bring a bit of pace onto the wings in Adama Traore, just to trouble their defence a bit more down the flanks. Mateo Kovacic. Oh, a good save by Guaita. And Kelly just about manages to prevent the corner. He doesn't prevent the throwing though, but it's not really going to trouble. They think they're not going to be troubled in this position. Ziyech comes for the shot. Here's Davis. Now Kante. Now Kovacic dribbling off the defenders. Adama, that's wonderful. Play by him. Oh, he just about manages to get cut off there by Ake, the Poundland Maldini in the defence of Crystal Palace. Lovely. From Adama Traore again. And there's Kovacic! It's a beautiful finish from the Croat. It's a marvellous, marvellous finish. What a wonderful goal that is from Mateo Kovacic. Look at Adama here. Checks it back. Plays it back to Kovacic. Kovacic comes in. Side foots it past the keeper. And Chelsea now lead 3-2. Oh, it's been a real turnaround this. It's been one that's very well merited, I think. As Ziyech gets pushed off it there by Gagliardini. Gagliardini steps on the gas. Meyer gets past Moso. Zaha, good tackle by James. Now here comes Chelsea. The pace setting attack is... Oh, and again, it's just that final ball that just gives it away. And now look at Kovacic, miles away. Out of his position. Oh, and Hermoso now steps out. And Kovacic does well step in. No support, and now that's why we give the ball away that easily. And he's offside there, Townsend. Just need to keep the ball. Ball down to Kovacic. Martinez into Ziyech, and he gives it away again. Just the final pass in the final third that gets given away every time. Kovacic goes for it. Oh! How about that? What a cameo from Kovacic this has been. This has been wonderful to watch from Mateo Kovacic. Wonderful, wonderful goal. Two brilliant goals from Kovacic here in this game to put Crystal Palace to the sword. Look at this. Touch, out your feet, bang. Have that. That's why Kovacic is starting every match now over. Obviously we've got rid of Jorginho, keeping Bakayoko as like a backup. But what a finish that was. That was literally wonderful to watch. The way he took the shot and evaded the keeper with ease. Adama gets smacked in the face and doesn't even get anything for it. Not a free kick or anything, no yellow card or anything to the Crystal Palace man. Here's Miljojevic, saved by Strankosha.
2 minutes of added time.
Here's Lautaro now. Ziyech. And it is full time. And it's another win. Not comprehensive, but it is a win. After an impressive comeback. From 2-0 down to win by 4-2. That does take something. That does take a lot to get back into that game. It was literally nip and tuck. Yeah, Kovacic was the hero. I agree with that. He came into this. I was prepared for the worst. Wasn't really comfortable. Time to focus on the next match. Can't really say it was comfortable because we were all over the shop in that first half when we were losing 2-0. But we managed to turn it around. And we've got a transfer offer for Barkley, and we are definitely not selling him there. That's another person who we are getting rid of. Ross Barkley. Costa's gone. Atletico Madrid now wanting Barkley. So we are going to negotiate a higher deal for Ross Barkley. Simeone only willing to offer 20, but I'm wanting at least 25 for him. I don't think they're going to offer it. Yeah, they are. They are actually willing to shell it out. 25 million for Ross Barkley. Okay, that'll do nicely. So Zappacosta is gone. So now we should be hoping to get back to winning ways. Valencia also showing interest, 26.1. Yeah, might as well accept it and see where he ends up going. More likely to be Atletico out of those two teams. Let's do the training. Bruce James is an 80 rated now. So he is our second choice, obviously behind Kiwi. So we'll probably wait. Yeah, and Emerson looking to play. You'll have to work hard to get there. So we've got a home tie against West Brom, and I think the last game is against Burnley. Yep. Champions League's not been drawn yet, nor is the EFL Cup. Usually at this stage or the next stage, you'd usually get an idea of who you're playing in the. So let's get on with this game. The team is staying as it is. No changes are going to be made. So hopefully we can get back to a positive winning start, because obviously that last game we were 2-0 down, pretty negative in the first half, but then we obviously came back. We scored got the equaliser in the second half, and then obviously Palace just fell apart, capitulated. So just hope we can get back to winning ways and also keep a clean sheet in front of our home fans. Here's Neymar. Alphonso Davies, Kante. The ball there into Kovacic. Into Lautaro Martinez, who tried to turn it into Ziyech, but it's been given away. Here's Livermore. To Wester. Marcel. Here's Oliver Burke now for West Brom. Neymar. Ian back there with the interception. A good tackle on Neymar by Moso, terrific defending by him. Here's Ziyech. Oh, and I wanted to play into Neymar, but played it the other way. Here's Groski, tackled by Kovacic, who was the star of the show in the last game against Crystal Palace, with that brace that he netted. Well, the second goal is in particular. But 1-0 to West Brom. And the bad start from the Crystal Palace game continues. 1-0 down. Adama stepping on the gas straight away here. Oh, look at that. Look at that burst away. Terrific burst of pace. Martinez couldn't quite latch onto that. Kovacic. Here's Ziyech. Now Kante. Now Neymar. What can he do? He can cut back inside and have a go, but blocked away. Kante. Lautaro Martinez. What a pretty subdued game against Crystal Palace. But it's deflected onto the bar. Ziyech should get there. 1-1. And again, the man for the big goal and the big occasion. Nets again. Where would we be without Hakim Ziyech? Literally, where would we be? He has been a revolution. He has been a revelation. It's been terrific, that's what he's been. A good start, bad start, turns into a good comeback again. Not down long though, were we? Not this time round. And here's Alphonso Davies now for Chelsea. Ziyech. Davies does go for the return and gets it. Look at Adama. Look at Adama at the back post. Look at this. Oh! That would have been something. That would have been something if that had flown into the top corner. That was a wonderful breakaway from Davies. And then Adama breaking into the box. Here's Ziyech. Now Neymar. Steps on the gas, gets away, turns back inside. Oh, beautiful play by Neymar! And Neymar scores! And it's 2-1. Beautiful finish by the Brazilian master, Neymar Jr. with a wonderful goal. Look at this. Turns the defender inside out. See you later. Gets inside the defender. Higazi didn't stand a chance and he just slots into the net. 2-1 to Chelsea. Back in front. Great finish by Neymar. And it is now Chelsea 2, West Bromwich Albion 1. That's a foul by Rudiger. Oh, but it's a horrific bit of defending, but it's managed to not come to naught in the end. Here's Ziyech. Now Kante. Look at the space there. Look at that for a pass. Kante into Neymar. Flicks it back. Neymar! Oh, he is literally firing on all cylinders now, is Neymar. Exactly what we want him to be doing. Neymar firing on all cylinders. Hakimi trying to... I should say Ziyech trying to play him behind there to Martinez, but didn't quite reach him. Now here come West Brom. And Moso. He's got good paces for Moso in the defence. Lautaro Martinez. Now Hakim Ziyech. In and behind to Martinez. Steps on the gas and puts it in the net. And it's 3-1 to Chelsea. Now that man Martinez, who had a pretty subdued game against Crystal Palace, has scored here to make it. Oof. Chelsea 3, West Bromwich Albion 1. Yeah, good overall fight back. Didn't let the goal disappoint. Didn't let the goal downheart us. Managed to turn it around, back around in our favour. Now we lead by 3-1. Here's Ziyech now on the ball. And again, that final ball, every time you go for the final pass, it seems to either get cut out or it goes astray. Here's Marcel, chance here for West Brom. Burke, 3-2. They're not giving up on it this easily, are they? No, good finish by Burke. You shouldn't be getting beat at your near post though. Kepa should know that. And Adama now stepping on the gas. Oh, and he gets legged up there. That's a stupid chance to make when you've just scored as well. Silly chance to make, in particular when it's in a dangerous area like this. Neymar shoots it across towards Kovacic. Kovacic brings it down, and that's absolutely horrific attempt there by Kovacic. Tried to, I think he was trying to bend it up into the top corner, but didn't quite get anywhere near what he wanted to do there. Here's Groski, tackled by Hakimi. Now here's Ziyech into Lautaro Martinez. Neymar making the overlap. Horrific first touch. That's going to be a corner though, Chelsea. Lautaro Martinez completely marked at the front post, but it's been easily intercepted. And that should be it for the first half, and it is. Not comprehensive again, but we are leading by 3-2, but it has been a dominant first half. Can't go wrong with that, but we need to shore up the defence now a bit, because letting in got 4 goals in 2 matches now after a clean sheet in the opening game. It is a bit worrying. Neymar, good tackle, and here's Ziyech now on the ball. And look at Neymar. I don't know what the defender was thinking of doing there, but he literally missed it. Ziyech off the line, brilliant defending. How on earth he knew where to go then for that? It baffles me how they do it, the defenders. Oh, Neymar there gets absolutely manhandled, but the referee doesn't even give anything. Neymar dips inside, gives it away there, Ziyech. I don't think he wanted Neymar to. I don't think Neymar wanted Ziyech to get in the way there. Tackle by Davis. It will be a West Bromwich Albion throw-in. Thrown into Hagazi. And here's Atusta, whoever the heck he is. Davis with a knockback, but no one's there to collect it. Now Hermoso's been left isolated on his own, and he's been turned. Here's a Lolly. Oh, good tackle there by Davis. This is Neymar. Now it's Davis on the ball now. Ziyech. Good pass. The passing's been brilliant from Chelsea, but look at the defence from West Brom. They're playing ultra defensive. They're playing ultra defensive. Honest to God, ultra defensive when you're 3-2 down. You'd think they'd be on the attack, trying to get on the attack, but good defending there. But it's a corner to Chelsea. We are going to see the opening change, and that will be the opening 2 changes, I should say. Actually, no. We're going to see Bakayoko. coming on for Ziyech, and Kovacic is going to be pushed further up the pitch. Should bring a bit of stability into the centre of the pitch, and also to give Martinez a bit of a breather. And Abraham, look at the touch there. I didn't even ask him to play that kind of touch, but yet it does. It's silly to see. Abraham, Neymar, Kovacic. Neymar, lovely little turn. Neymar, oh, blocked on the line again. How do they know where the ball's going to go? It literally amazes me how the AI know exactly where the ball's going to end up going. It's literally like they're magnetically adjusted to the ball. Brilliant tackle there by Davis. Chance here for Neymar. He's getting behind the defence. Neymar, oh, and again, hey, oh, he's been brought down in the box. But no penalty's going to be given for that. Here's Lole. Talking about Davis again. Why he's so energetic. That's why I play him at left back. Just his energy and pace to get back up and down the pitch. Adama, Abraham, 4-2. And again, just like the Palace game, taken away from them with one swift movement. Tammy Abraham there with a striker's finish in the box, right place, right time, slot it home. 4-2 now to Chelsea. This one hasn't been hard fought like the Palace game. The Palace game was hard fought, but this. Neymar, Kovacic. Trying to get as high up the pitch as he can before releasing Neymar into the wild, and now he's in behind here. It's Neymar! It is beautiful, and Neymar latches in again and gets his second goal of the game. He's been wonderful to watch as Neymar. He really has. His play, his movement, his tenacity on the ball and off the ball has been second to none. And to be honest, I think he's ran the show. Dama is going to be replaced now by Christian Pulisic. West Brom have been put to the sword here now. 2 goals for Neymar and 5 for Chelsea. Oh, brilliant save by Kepa, and it's a corner to West Brom. Really, really poor corner there by West Brom. Now Neymar can set Pulisic on his way. And Pulisic, who has got all the pace in the world, look at this. He bursts away. Christian Pulisic looks for support, plays it to Abraham. It's 6. And Chelsea are now rampaging away from West Brom now. Oh, they just cannot cope. They've just not been able to cope since they conceded the 4th. Chelsea have just gone all rampage on them. Now it's 6 to Chelsea, and they are literally showing us why they are going to be a force to be reckoned with this season. Kovacic into Pulisic. This could get even worse for West Brom before it's all said and done. Rolls it back. Kovacic, it's 7. 7th heaven for Chelsea, and another goal for that man Kovacic. He breaks field and he scores goals. He has been wonderful to watch in the last 2 games. Mateo Kovacic, look at this, he breaks in there. There's no one even near him, and Johnston makes the save, but it's not enough, and it's in the back of the net before he can even think to even try and jump back and try and get the ball. So it's been a demolition job since the 4th goal for Chelsea. Talking about Bakayoko, but it is going to be penalised. 2 minutes to go, and well, that just sums up West Brom since the 4th goal. They've literally been lethargic. They've done nothing to literally threaten Chelsea. Well, it's been since Oliver Burke's goal, to be honest with you. I think Kovacic making that run, but Neymar's pass doesn't quite reach him. But Abraham does get the ball, but that should be that. And another, well, you wouldn't say hard fought, but it was a pretty solid performance by Chelsea, and the game ends 7-2. Literally, West Brom were literally bystanders since the Oliver Burke goal. You'd have thought they'd have gone and pressed on for an equaliser, but they just sat back, defended, allowed Chelsea onto it, and that's exactly what happens when you do that. You get absolutely pummeled by a very amazing Chelsea team that are looking like they are going to be
that'll be all. Thanks.
Well, I am happy with that performance. That was a brilliant performance. So let's see where Barkley's gone. He's gone to Atletico like I said he would. Neymar getting a brace for himself. So we top the table ahead of Manchester United, Liverpool and Manchester City, as you can see there. Leicester City and Aston Villa in 5th and 6th. Yeah, there's been no EFL Cup nor Champions League draw yet, but hopefully we get some clarification of what's coming in the coming days. Yeah, this is where the draw will be made. Here we are, the draw has been made by the look of it. All those players leaving on international duty. Say Bakayoko will have to work to get there. So let's see if the Champions League draw has been made. Well, they're saying we've been handed a lucky group. Let's see what the group's like. So we've got CSKA Moscow, Atletico Madrid, and Club Brugge. Apart from Atletico Madrid, that is actually a pretty, you'd say routine, but you can't really say it's routine. Champions League's never routine. You can play these teams like the CSKA Moscows and lose to them. So I don't know why they're saying I've been handed an easy group. I haven't been handed an easy group. How can they say that? But we are going to see a couple of changes in this match. Some of the players that are not usually figured are going to figure. No, we're not going to risk Skrankosha in this match. So we are going to see Christensen and Pulisic making the starting 11. Let's hope we can continue this hot run of form. We've had 3 wins in a row so far. Well, 4 if you count the Community Shield, but I'm not counting that. But this has been quite unbelievable to watch at times. It's been wonderful to watch at times. Some of the play, some of the movement has just been absolutely brilliant. But here we are live at Stamford Bridge. Again, back at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea getting ready to host Burnley this time round. Last game of the episode. Here's Kovacic, now Pulisic. And Bora, Rafa Santos Bora, trying to get back at Pulisic. He's literally a bystander at that point. Here's Kante! Oh! And the little man in midfield producing an absolute whirly! What a goal that is! That was beautiful from N'Golo Kante. What a beautiful little man. And that was a beautiful finish. Let's take a look at that again. Ball back from Ziyech. Kovacic gets it. Kante, touch out your feet, bang! And Joe Hart in net stood no chance. N'Golo Kante, he did that last season in one of the games, I remember. Got from the edge of the box and curled one into the top corner. And a wonderful goal. But that one, wow. Curled it away from the goalkeeper as if he wasn't there. Here's Gibson now for Burnley. Here's Mo Dahoud. So the ball in behind to Verdi, but he's offside. Here's Hakimi. Now Kovacic. Now Ziyech. into Ashraf Hakimi. Nice little pirouette turn by Hakimi, but it's given away by Pulisic. Headed on by Kovacic now. Kovacic knocks on. Here's Neymar. Getting given away there by Neymar. Noche with the interception. Here's Shingas under into Guedes. That's not Gonzalo Guedes, by the way, if anyone's watching. Oh, the viewer all this hour. Tackle there by Neymar. It is a throw into for Burnley even. Crystal Palace. That opening half where we went 2-0 down, that was a horrific showing, but then we managed to turn it around. We managed to turn it around with 2 brilliant goals from Kovacic to win the game. Neymar! Oh, good block. An easy save. And Christensen's half a mile up the pitch. That far upfield. Here's Emilio Praz. Now Westwood. Praz now for Burnley. Now Verdi. Tackle by Pulisic. Oh, real poor pass there by Hakimi into Kovacic, but he's going for it there, Kovacic, and he's not giving it up. There's Westwood now. Rafa Santos Borda. Now Guedes. Easy interception there for Christensen. It's back to Kepa Arrizabalaga, who throws out to Alphonso Davies. Now Kante. A little ball there into Alphonso Davies. Out wide into the path of Neymar. We can have a run. A dip back inside. Oh, you should see it coming a mile off, but Burnley didn't see it all. Neymar. It's the celebration of the Brazilian samba machine. Neymar, look at this. You see it coming a mile off that he's going to cut back. There you go. The defender just got absolutely skimmed there by Neymar. Neymar just showing exactly why he is one of the best, probably one of the best players in the world right now, along with Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, all these other great talents in world football right now. Here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, terrific pass there to Pulisic. Pulisic dips back, lays it back to Martinez, and a good block there by the defender. Ziyech there got turned. Here's Westwood. Now Kante, now Guedes. For Santos Borda. Played across, and a chance and a goal for Burnley. Clean sheets just cannot keep them at the moment. Now 3 games, not a single clean sheet. And Pulisic there. That's wonderful play. Pulisic, oh! He's hit it wide. Not the greatest of attempts by Pulisic, but cool on my neck. The run before it was near enough Messi-esque. Picks the ball up, dribbles, goes past a few players. Couldn't quite provide the finish there. Here's Ziyech. Now Lautaro Martinez into Neymar. Neymar! Oh, he's hit it wide. And a bend on the ball to bring it back inside from Neymar, but literally after the goal, Burnley have just again done what West Brom did. Just looks like they can't cope with the pace up front. Martinez into Ziyech. He gets brought down, but no foul. Onto the referee anyway. Did look like a foul to me, but no according to the referee. Here's De Hood tackling there, but again he just keeps the ball. Look at that. I don't know how he keeps the ball in that area when he's getting pressurised like that.
The fourth official has indicated
Ziyech couldn't quite latch onto that. Rafa Santos Borja was a bit quicker to the loose ball. Neymar there with a bit of a rough challenge, roughing up his man. It's given away by Lautaro Martinez, but that should be that, really. Yep. 2-1 at half time. Again, not comprehensive, but we're winning. good enough, but we need to press home the advantage in the second half. Talking about Lautaro Martinez there. It is a throw-in. Here's Smith. Now Westwood. Try playing the 1-2. He gets away with it there. And he's not going to get away with it. It's a foul. It will be a free kick. Davis there with good defending again. Good spot there for MCH, but Neymar does provide the angle. Neymar. Just away from his man. Just back inside. Neymar! Oh! He's brilliant. He's a marvel. He's a phenomenon. Look at that. The way he dips back inside. And the way he shimmies away from the defender there. And then gets the shot off. Marvellous to see and marvellous to watch.
Goal for Chelsea. Number 10, Neymar.
What a signing. I think I've made a terrific signing. And this is going to probably help me to get further on in the Champions League, much further than I did last time. I got to the semi-finals last season, lost to the eventual finalists Spurs. I'm not sure if they beat Barcelona. A good save by Kepa Arrizabalaga. Here's Rudiger. Now Davis. Now Kante. A little ball there into Kovacic. This game on the next episode is against West Ham at the London Stadium. Lautaro Martinez is there, good block by the defender. Kovacic on the ball now. Kovacic! Oof, and again, he's been a marvel. He's been terrific to watch at times as Mateo Kovacic. But we are going to see the introduction now of Mason Mount, and also we're going to see the introduction of we're going to see the introduction of Adama. Actually, Neymar is going to be brought off. He's done his work, and he will be brought off for the last half an hour just to give him a bit of a breather. Martinez at the near post. It's an easy save for Joe Hart. I don't know why he's starting in net. It should be it should be Nick Pope for me, for Burnley. Joe Hart, I don't think he's as good as he used to be. He used to be good, but now he's turned into a pile of shite. Burnley's next game is a home tie against Watford. Chingers underplays it to Smith. Here's a Guedes. Chingers under. Snips back inside on Pulisic. Here's Guedes again. Terrific header away. Kante with a knock on. Here's Martinez. Mount and Adama creating the angles, and Adama races in behind that defence. And look at the speed merchant, Adama Traore. You just don't stop that. As soon as he gets on his bike and rides, he's literally off, and you're just not stopping him. Adama Traore, absolutely brilliant. Speed over the short distance is just absolutely phenomenal. But what a finish by Adama. Here's Chingers under now for Burnley. Literally just like West Brom. Falling apart. Well, they haven't fallen apart just yet, but they are on their way to doing so. And Alphonso Davies now gaining behind. This could get even worse for Burnley. Hart with the save. Adama's there, off the post. Well, he did let go of the angle wrong. He did let the angle go a bit short on him there, but that's another chance gone a begging there for Chelsea. But the game really is done for me. Martinez trying to get there, but again it's brilliantly defended by Burnley. And Chingers under can bring it away. Christensen trying to get across. Rudiger doing the defending brilliantly there this time. Mount. Not brilliant play there by Mason Mount. Ricardo Pereira has gone to Juve. And here goes the speed merchant, Adama Traore again. And look at this. Mount gets it first. Oh, he's just wide from Mason Mount. But we are going to see the last change of the game, and that is going to be Lautaro Martinez going off for Tammy Abraham. So it's been a pretty topsy-turvy episode, shall we say. Some games we've been firing, some games we've been pretty lacklustre in the opening stages of games, but then we've suddenly turned it around, just like like I said, the Crystal Palace game was an example of that. 2-0 down, we managed to turn it around, win by 4 goals to 2. Then the West Brom game, where we thought we were going to be pegged back when it went to 3-2, but then the West Brom defence just looks like collapsed and let in 7 goals eventually. We won by 7 goals to 2. Here's Abraham now for Chelsea. Inside to the speed merchant, Adama Traore. Now Kovacic, and a good save by Hart. Yeah, good keeping there from Joe Hart. But it's not going to help his team though, is it? No, not when his team are again absolutely pummeled like they are. Here's Davis. Now Rudiger tries playing it into Abraham, but he was near enough man-marked. And same with Adama there. And he tried passing it to from Rudiger there. But another win and another pretty comprehensive second half performance. Burnley hardly having any of it, and it is full time. And it's another pretty comprehensive win, shall we say. Neymar probably the star of the show again, as he was in the game against West Bromwich Albion. But another win. And another big one at that. Showing our intentions for the season.
Got time for just a few questions?
Neymar with another 2 goals. Impressive performance by Neymar. Yeah, Burnley are not on our level. Clearly not. Quite a resounding run. We can do even better. We can.
No.
Just got to keep our focus ahead of the season. Loan offer for Charlie Masonda, who isn't going anywhere. He's going to be one of my prospect players. So guys, that is the end of the episode. So if you like the video, go down below, watch the entire series so far to catch up to this moment. Give it a thumbs up, positive feedback if you want to. So guys, till next time, we will see you later.